I'm Shannon Grimm, and today we're at Rockford Homes, and we're with Robin Blake, our favorite Rockford rep. So Robin is going to tell us a little bit about this home and her community here, but she can also cross-sell in any of their communities throughout Central Ohio. So Robin, what is the name of this floor plan?
So this is called the Bradford. The Bradford happens to check a lot of boxes for people. It's one of our most popular floor plans. It is a 4-bedroom standard with the option of a 5th first floor guest suite.
Nice.
It is about 3,000 square feet. Of course, there are other options, that people can extend to increase that square footage if need be.
So what's the average square footage?
Average square footage is about 3,000 square feet.
Okay. And we're in Jerome Village, which is a
correct.
hugely popular community, and we're part of Dublin schools here. So
Correct.
Jerome Village is New Dublin, as I like to call it. But
Yes.
now we're going to go check out some other parts of the house.
Do they just come with the option to have a guest suite for like family in-laws or things like that?
So great question, Gerard. So at Rockford Homes, we are a custom builder. We can do anything that fits within the buyer's budget, fits on the home site, and engineering-wise makes sense.
Wonderful.
So with this home in particular, this happens to be our Bradford floor plan, one of the most popular. What a lot of people like about this floor plan, that it has a standard option to add a first floor guest suite. So we're standing in the guest suite right now. It does have a full bathroom. I've had some buyers who have in-laws, for example, maybe moving in with them, and they want to have their own kind of, part of the house.
Kind of
a
wing
little
area.
Yeah, a little privacy. So what we can also do is we can extend this back. We can add, a kitchenette. We can add another living area. So really the amount of customizations that we can do, it's endless. It's really at the imagination of the customer. This is the Bradford, the primary bedroom of our Bradford floor plan. It's a very spacious bedroom. You've got large furniture in here in the decorated model, a king-size bed, so you can see how much space you have to really, furnish it nicely and make it your own.
And what about the ceiling?
We also have right here, we are showcasing our angled tray ceiling, which gives you about another foot of ceiling height in the center of the space. So about 9 feet ceiling. So
That's
here
awesome.
we are featuring the Deluxe owner's bath. So the Deluxe owner's bath is going to give you the separate soaking tub. There is another standard option to do a freestanding tub if someone chooses that. The standard layout is still going to give you a nice spacious vanity as well as a freestanding shower. The bathroom also features an enclosed commode room as well as a nice and spacious linen closet. And then in the back of the bathroom, we have another spacious closet. So
Okay, you say that we can add more space?
yes, we have a standard option where you can bump this out an additional 4 feet. So it makes it approximately about a 14 by 10 closet with that option.
Do these come with a finished basement?
So great question, Gerard. So at Rockford Homes, our basements come with a 30-year dry basement warranty. One of the things about new construction is when a home is under construction, it's going to be exposed to the elements. So it's going to, before the roof is on, there's going to be water in the basement. Concrete naturally absorbs water. So here at Rockford Homes, we believe that it's in the best interest of the home buyer to put a dehumidifier in your basement at least 6 months after closing to help dry out the concrete before you start slapping drywall on,
sounds good.
which could, cause mold issues down the road.
So Robin, I have another question. What are some of the other features that come with these basements as some of the options, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, so great question, Gerard. So this basement actually has a 9-foot ceiling. The standard basement is an 8-foot, so 9 feet is an option. It makes finishing it a lot easier and nicer when you have that additional foot of ceiling space.
It's a big difference.
We also, if you come over here, so all of our homes include 200 amp service. A lot of builders, your standard is just 150, so it helps for people who have things like an electric car, or if they want to, add a hot tub down the road.
Very good point.
They don't have to add to the electrical panel.
Okay.
Already have plenty of amps in there. We also include this. This is a wireless networking panel. in all of our homes, so they don't have to drill into the drywall to do the wiring. They can just tap into this panel right here.
Another great feature.
Yes. So we have 4 feet of insulation from the foundation. This is not fiberglass, so it's safe, for children. You can touch it, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be touching it.
Okay. And then I wanted to ask, do these come with egress windows? Is that a possibility?
That is an option.
Okay.
Sure, absolutely. We do have communities throughout central Ohio with Rockford Homes. Some are lookout home sites. So lookout, you can naturally add like more of a regular size window. And then we have sprinkled throughout, different communities. We have walkout basement home sites as well.
What is your favorite features in this model home?
Thank you, Denise. So here at Rockford Homes, this is our Bradford floor plan. It's one of the most popular floor plans that we offer. A feature about the Bradford that people really love is the fact that you've got not only a butler's pantry, a lot of people use this as a bar, coffee bar,
Nice
but it's a really nice area between the dining room connecting to the kitchen. And then it also has a nice sized walk-in pantry as well.
So Robin, what's something that sets Rockford apart in the Columbus new construction market that other builders may not offer?
So great question. I've been selling new builds for 25 years, and there is a reason that I'm with this builder. Quite a few reasons, actually. So in no order of importance, one of the big things is our 15-year structural warranty. It is transferable, so it stays with the house for the full 15 years. It doesn't matter how many times it's sold and purchased by someone else during that time.
That's huge.
It really is. So another thing to point out is the fact that at Rockford Homes, we do true customizations. And I'm not talking, just selecting your own colors and things like that. We will add extensions, we'll move walls. So it's really at the limit of the buyer's imagination as far as what we can do, as long as engineering-wise it makes sense and fits within their budget and on the home site.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Now, I know you mentioned something about warranties with the subfloors. What does that look like?
So that's another big one. So we have a 50-year, that's 50-year warranty on the subflooring system. So, you'll notice, not all construction is the same. So one of the little things is the subflooring system. Some homes you can walk through and you can feel the floors move and crack and make noises. So we have a 50-year warranty that ensures that our flooring systems don't do that.
I was going to say, I haven't heard a peep walking around today. And
Yeah, very quiet.
I'm a big guy. I usually make a little noise walking around, so that's impressive. 50
Glad
years?
you noticed.
Gosh,
Yeah.
that's forever.
Yeah.
I don't even have 50 years left. This
Right.
subfloor is going to outlive me.
And most loans are 30 years. So speaking of which, so we currently have a great promotion. We have, and it's going to range depending on which community, but anywhere between $25,000 and $30,000 in flex cash that our buyers can use through one of our 4 preferred lenders to buy their interest rate down. So what that means to our buyers is it allows them, compared to a resale, to maximize their home buying power.
Wow, those are great options that Rockford offers.
So here at Rockford Homes, there's a really great feature that you can benefit from, and I'm going to have Raman explain a little bit about that if you don't mind.
Yeah, thank you, Gerard. So we're really excited. We just implemented this incredible app that is going to be a great tool for our buyers. So we have them download the app at contract. What it does, it tracks the build process from point A to Z. So they'll be able to access all the detail of their home. We'll have pictures uploaded. We'll have, their paperwork all in one spot.
How beneficial.
So yes,
That's
absolutely. And we're getting great feedback from it so far. So we're really excited. At Rockford, we want to make sure our customers feel connected through the process